Now let's see what this reduce method requires here. So this reduce method requires an object of binary operator. So let's create object of binary operator now. So somewhere here we'll say binary operator. So again, binary operator is a interface which is defined in which is in a package function. So it is introduced in Java 1.8, and we'll say the object name is B, and we'll say new binary operator. Now, if you see its definition, it only accepts one integer value. So it takes one integer value and it returns one integer value. Okay, so we'll say it accepts an integer and define a function here because it's an interface. We have to provide a definition, and let's see which method this binary operator has. Now, if you see binary operator function, this interface, it's a functional interface, okay, and it's extends BiFunction interface. And in this interface, you don't have any method which is declared. So you can see you don't have any method which is declared. All the methods are defined. What if I go to BiFunction? And you can see in BiFunction, we have a method which is apply, which comes to this binary operator. So the only method in this where we define is BiFunction, this binary operator. Oh, sorry, it is accept. Is it accept? Yeah, it's apply. So it's a public, and the signature is it returns some value. We'll say value return is int, or it's integer, and the method name is apply. It accepts our integer value. We'll say it is I, and what we need to do here is we need to add this number. So let's say we'll say int total or int result that what we have done in the last video is we said int is result will be 0, and every time you get a new value we'll say result equal to result plus I. So this is what it does in the background, and we can simply say return result. Okay, and I guess there's a problem here. Okay, it takes two parameters. Yeah, it takes two parameters. Okay, it takes integer I and integer, let's say j. So we don't require this here. What we'll do is we'll say, what was the code? Yeah, we will simply return I plus j. The remaining thing will be handled by your JDK. We can simply say return I plus j. So every time it takes two values and it will add. So how it works here, let's say if I pass the object of b here, so how it works. So initially, I'm still getting an error. Error is object cannot be converted into string. Reduce, what reduce returns? Reduce returns, it will not return a string, it will return a int value. We'll say int, int result equal to. So this returns a integer value. It's an integer value. So we'll say integer, and we'll just cast it here. We'll say it is integer. Okay. So this reduce returns an object which you can convert into integer part. Now how it works? So this map will take all the values from 1 to 6 and it will map it to will multiply each number with 2. So this stream here will take all the values. This will take all the values and apply reduce. It will apply a reduce function. Now in this reduce, what we are getting is, so your values are, so after mapping your value will be 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, and we'll have this 6 numbers here. I'm missing some number. I'm missing 6. Yeah. So you have this 6 number here. So initially it will take 2 and 0. So 2 plus 0 is 2. So this 0 and this 2 will go to this function as I and j. It will fetch the value. It will calculate it as 2. Then that 2 plus this 4, it is 6. Then 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8, which is 20. 20 plus 10, which is 30. 30 plus 12 is 42. Let's let's print the value of result here. So we'll simply say result. And if I run this, you can see the answer is 42. Now this is how your stream API works. So what we have done is we have created multiple objects. We created an object function. We have created an object of function interface. We have created an object of binary interface. Now, how can you make this code more efficient? Now we'll make this code more efficient in the next part of the tutorial.